Okay, hey guys. I'm staying with a friend. She has a beautiful, beautiful home. I'm gonna put this up on the ledge. Okay. So anyway, we used to be neighbors. This friend that I'm staying with, she and I used to be neighbors, and so she lives in the townhouse next to the one that I used to live in, because I used to rent. But so anyway, stayed with her last night, and I'm staying with her tonight. And she has two little boys, 6 and 3. So anyway, but it's nice. It's nice to be inside. It's cold. You see, I got my sweatshirt on. It's cold outside at night. Although today was beautiful outside. It got like to almost 80, I think. But at night it just plummets. Oh, just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. I did a protective style, so I did 2 flat twists and a flat twist. And the rest I did just 2 strand twists. It's so funny because when I 2 strand twist it, I can really see how long it's getting. You don't notice how long it is when it's in an afro because of the shrinkage, you know. But when I 2 strand twist it, I see that it has grown. So I'm probably going to go back to more twisted styles because that's how I used to wear it anyway. I don't know why, but I had only been wearing it out. Since maybe July, I started wearing it out, wearing it loose, you know, out, and that's just really not me. I don't do wash and goes. I don't do afros very often, so I don't know. I think I was trying something different because I was a little bit jealous of all the people who wear the wash and goes, and it looks so nice and hangs so nice, and anyway, my hair don't have hang time, so get over it. Unless it's twisted, there's no hang time. So I'm just going to go back to my twists. Plus, I was wanting to show my shaved sides, and when it's, you know, pinned up and loose, you could see the sides, but who cares? I don't care. Anyway, one of the women from church called me and left me a message saying that she had a friend who had a room and that it might be possible for me to work something out with her to barter, maybe helping her keep the house clean or something for the room for the winter. I'm not saying that I want to do that because I just started my journey in August, but I might have to do that just to get through the winter, because this is mid-October right now. Today's the 12th, and I might need to do it November, December, January, February, maybe till February or March, just to get me through the winter. I think if I had started this journey maybe 6 months ago or something in the spring, I would have been, you know, I would have gathered more knowledge and maybe even have a minivan already. But because I don't have the minivan and my SUV doesn't allow a lot of room to get some sort of heat set up, I think I might do that. I'm not sure. I haven't made a final decision. I will talk to the lady that has the room available and see what she's thinking as far as bartering, because I really don't want to spend money on a room for rent, because that's money that I could be saving towards my minivan. So if it's straight bartering, or maybe $100 or $200 a month, then I might do that, but no more than that. Anyway, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Also, I had my first encounter with the police the other night. I was parked at the library on Friday night. And, Saturday night, I think it was. And it must have been 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. There was this knock on the window. And it woke me up out of a dead sleep, of course. And I laid there because I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I open the door? Do I answer the door? Do I just ignore it? And so my first instinct was to ignore it. Maybe they'll go away. But, you know, and I knew it was a cop because he had his cruiser lights and the spotlight and his flashlight trying to look in and see what was going on. So he knocked maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then I opened the door. So just explained to him, hey, I'm just looking for a place to sleep. You know, I live in my car, and I'm just looking for a place to sleep. I've parked here before. I'm always gone before they open in the morning, and I don't come until, you know, I didn't get there until 9 o'clock that night. And it was dark. I always come when it's dark, and I always leave by usually 6 in the morning, way before they open, because they don't open till 10. And it was a young black guy, and he was like, you know what, some people might say something, but you're not bothering anything, so just, it's fine. He was like, it's fine. And he just left. Now, I noticed that he was in a black and white cruiser car, and I had stayed at that library before, and there's been like a, what do you call it, not an undercover, but a unmarked police car who has come through there and turned around, you know, just used the parking lot area that I'm in to turn around and go back. And I've seen that car at least twice. And so this was a black and white cruiser car, so I don't know if that made a difference or not. But anyway, so not a negative experience. It's just so funny because Thursday I had talked to the school police officer at my middle school where I work about what, you know, our county, you know, what would happen to me for leaving my car. Would I get a ticket? You know, would they arrest me? Blah, 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 blah. And she basically said it depends on every officer's different. Some might tell me to leave. Some might say you're fine. You're not bothering anything. But she said it mostly depends on if someone has called and they've been called for a suspicious vehicle, then there tend to be a little more strict in making you move. She said, but if they happen to just stumble upon you and there's no illegal stuff happening, you're just basically sleeping in your car because you have nowhere to go, that they're usually pretty lenient on that. And it also depends, you know, where you are, how you're parked, that kind of thing. So I had a good experience. So, that's good. But, yeah, other than that, I'm good. I had a really bad migraine all day today, so I did not go to class tonight. It's Monday night, Columbus Day. We had class, but I didn't go because I had a migraine since the wee hours of the morning, and just couldn't shake it. Even now, I still have the pain in my head, and I think it's sinus related because it's almost like a band around my head and down under my eyes. So I think it's all sinus related because, you know, that's where your sinuses are. I've got to call my general doctor, my regular doctor, and get her to send in a refill to the pharmacy for my allergy meds. I'm down to like the last pill. And so I think I need to, because I had been taking them sporadically because I knew I was getting low, and so I wasn't taking it every day, which I usually do. It was like every other day or every 2 days, trying to make it last. But yeah, I can't do that. I need to take it every day, obviously, especially now that we're right in the middle of seasons changing. I think I needed it more so now than... Anyway, so I'll call tomorrow morning, and hopefully I don't need to go in there. She'll just send in a refill. It was just, I had my last refill. She usually does it 3 months at a time, so anyway. But again, everything's cool with me. No major health stuff, no major nothing. Just trying to decide, you know, I'll keep praying about what to do for the winter. If I want to just find a friend or two to stay with so I have a place to go every night this of the week, or if I just want to ride it out in the car and see what happens. Just for those of you that pray and send good vibes to me about finding a minivan, do that, please. I'd love to have one before Christmas, because then that would give me time to, over the winter break, my winter break from work, I have almost 2 weeks off. If I get one before winter break, which is the 20-something, it's like a few days before Christmas we go on winter break. If I have a minivan before that, it would be perfect because then I can use the whole break to get it set up. Yeah, so of course I'm looking for a donated vehicle. That would be ideal, but you know, something, you know, $500-600 would be great too. But I'm not going to bore you guys to death because it's like 8 o'clock and I don't feel well with my head hurting, so I'm just going to go to bed early. But I just want to keep you guys updated. I really try and do a video once a week, but I know sometimes I've been slacking. I'm getting my groove. I'm finding my zhuzh, as Tamar Braxton says. But, love you guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like it, subscribe to my channel, like my page on Facebook, comment on things. And for those of you that pray for me and that send messages to me all the time, I appreciate it. You don't know how much I do. I know there's people out there who have my best interest at heart. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.